A lot of people, including yourself, I believe, value it as more than just an automobile manufacturer. You regard it as all of these other things. Does this indicate that Elon Musk may tell the board anything he wants, including throwing everything into the Tesla basket and saying, you either get along or I won't go along with anything else? In actuality, Musk is not so much Tesla as Tesla is Musk. Furthermore, it's important to consider the disruptive technology, robotics, that we discussed throughout the program. I mean, considering the direction that everything is going, it's probably worth between 60 and 70% of what Tesla is worth. This is a brief poker game that will be played using a board. In the end, I believe it is settled. That was the view from the street, sort of, today. But without a doubt, this kind of high stakes drama played over AC is the last thing you want to see. In the end, I believe the Delaware case that is still pending from 2018 will result in him moving up from a percent to, most likely, 18 to 20% with incentives under the new compensation plan. However, there are also other ideas. Would Tesla create new organizational structures, such as an AI unit, where Tesla as a corporation will own it and Musk may have more ownership? Since the truth is that, in terms of robotics, Optimus, and I believe Tesla will look very different in 5 years. I could argue that when FSD and AI eventually work out, your stock could quadruple over the next 4 or 5 years. And that's the real value, which I believe Musk also understands. Ultimately, though, Musk is Tesla's greatest asset. The dynamic of the Tesla tale would shift if Musk ever moved AI outside of the company, and I believe the board understands that once the worn, core, there would be a standoff akin to the Old West between Musk and the board. In the lightning-fast field of technological progress, one man's bold idea has shocked people all across the world. We are going to take a tour into the mysterious passageways of Tesla's future today, dear viewers. Let's take a peek at what's in store before delving further into this captivating tale. Today, we'll unravel Elon Musk's ambitious plan for Tesla, take on the complex issues surrounding voting control, investigate the fallout from Musk's stock moves, and peer into the crystal ball to imagine this innovative company's undiscovered future. This trip promises to be nothing short of spectacular, so prepare to be enthralled and perplexed. Press the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to remain up to date on the most recent Tesla conversations, insights, and breaking news. Don't miss a second of the action. Let's get this video started, and welcome to Tesla Stock News. Dan Ives discussed his thoughts on Elon Musk's demand for a 25% voting stake in Tesla during a CNBC episode. Musk wants to use this move to influence the company's advancements in robots and artificial intelligence. According to Dan Ives, Elon Musk has a significant impact of between 60% and 70% on the company's worth. Many analysts believe that the board will finally work with Musk to fix this matter. Furthermore, Dan predicts that within the course of the next 4 to 5 years, Tesla's stock might quadruple. In highlighting a crucial issue, Dan Ives says that Elon Musk is Tesla and Tesla is Elon Musk. He emphasizes the importance of Musk's engagement in AI products and makes the argument that Musk developing AI outside of Tesla would be bad for the company. Dan's answer is in line with our opinions. In the absence of the larger energy, robotics, and autonomous ecosystem, Tesla's valuation as a car company alone may appear excessive. These extras add a great deal to its total value, similar to how Apple's growth outside of its core goods has affected its trajectory. It's important to consider how much of Elon Musk's inspirational leadership is responsible for Tesla's success. The lack of a visionary leader can cause a shift from invention to execution, as seen by Apple and other similar situations. Although there are advantages to both strategies, it is unclear what would happen in the long run if an executive took the place of a visionary leader. In this sense, the future of Tesla is an interesting subject. While Elon Musk wants more control, it's crucial to remember that there are concerns about whether this is a move that will best serve Tesla's growth prospects. Some contend that it might not be the best course of action. Dan Ives expressed optimism in the CNBC interview that Elon Musk and the board will eventually find a way to resolve their differences. It is important to emphasize that Musk is more concerned with acquiring influence in the robotics and artificial intelligence space than he is with growing his fortune or number of shares. His job is to make sure that, in order to prevent any renegade developments, AI development stays in line with Tesla's goals. This point of view emphasizes that Tesla is more than just a car maker. Its worth is in the energy, robotics, and autonomous sectors, in addition to the automotive industry. In the absence of these components, Tesla's valuation as a mere automaker could seem exaggerated. The parallel to Apple's post-Steve Jobs era raises interesting points and emphasizes the value of visionary leadership. Regarding the 25% control issue, it's important to remember that Elon Musk already has a sizable amount of shares that aren't yet exercised from a prior pay plan, which would get him closer to the 25% mark. However, the precise number may not be as important as the impact he looks for. There are legitimate worries regarding the richest person in the world accumulating additional fortune. It begs the questions of why such enormous wealth is accumulated and what effect it has. There's also a talk about what would happen if Musk exercises these options, which might lead to a big selling event to pay taxes. This situation can have a bad effect on investors. It's still difficult to strike a balance between protecting investor interests and fulfilling Musk's goals, particularly during recessions. Musk envisions Tesla being a dominant force in AI robots and possibly tripling its stock price in the next 4 to 5 years. This begs the question of possible reorganization, such as establishing a distinct AI business within Tesla under Musk's greater control or even contemplating buybacks. The complexity and viability of these concepts are still unknown, though. It may not be the easiest course of action to continue expanding Tesla or to combine businesses into a single organization. One idea that has been put up is to include businesses like xAI in the Tesla group. But not every possible purchase fits with Tesla's objectives, and there may not be much of a desire to buy companies like the Boring Company. These kinds of purchases might not have a big effect on Elon's ownership stake because they aren't as valuable as Tesla. The idea of buybacks is another source of disagreement. While some support using some of Tesla's expanding cash reserves for buybacks, it's crucial to remember that this strategy will only progressively raise Elon's ownership position in the business. Elon would only see a $2 increase in ownership percent for every $10 spent on buybacks. The journey to the desired control is a long one. To put it into perspective, Elon's ownership stake would only marginally increase by $2 for every $10 allocated to buybacks. Although buybacks can be a beneficial financial tactic for a number of reasons, including maximizing capital structure and providing value to shareholders, they might not be the best way to quickly obtain the required degree of control over Tesla's destiny. The concept of incorporating additional businesses into Tesla is dependent upon the specifics of Tesla's ownership structure. This strategy's viability is still up for debate, and specialists like Dan Ives are better suited to provide clarification. Elon Musk's dedication to Tesla is a significant component of this equation. Some people wonder if he will divorce in light of his priorities, especially given his participation with SpaceX and other firms. But Elon's heart still belongs to Tesla. His thirst for power is fueled by his excitement for the advancements in robots and artificial intelligence. His goal is to keep Tesla en route and stop it from making decisions that could jeopardize its future, like creating a robot army that goes rogue. Let's go back to Dan Ives, who highlights the connection between Tesla and Musk. Tesla is Musk, and Musk is Tesla. This declaration emphasizes how important Musk is to the direction and worth of the business. The issue of whether Elon Musk should provide the board with assurances about his ownership stake comes up. Previous incidents in which Musk's stock sales caused notable declines in Tesla's stock price are the source of the concern. If Musk's control declines below a predetermined level, investors may become concerned about these kinds of events since it may cast doubt on the viability of the corporation. It's interesting that Elon Musk voiced his fears about control at this particular moment. Although it appeared out of the blue, it is a sign of his mounting annoyance, particularly with the compensation deal. It's important to note that this 2018 compensation package accounts for a sizable portion of Musk's wealth. However, I appears to be the main issue. Musk is pursuing vote control because he wants more control in the context of artificial intelligence. It's clear from seeing this problem take front stage at Tesla that finding a solution that pleases investors and Musk both will be a difficult task. In recent months, Elon Musk has made a point of highlighting Tesla's transition into a robotics and artificial intelligence (AI) firm. During earnings calls, he has emphasized this viewpoint by talking about things like AI robotaxis and how important AI is to Tesla's future. It's critical to understand that Musk is, in fact, strengthening his ties to Tesla and its goals in robots and artificial intelligence. Given the speed at which these fields are developing, he wants to ensure that Tesla continues in the correct direction by gaining power and influence. What do you think about Musk's commitment to advancing Tesla's robotics and AI vision, viewers? Please feel free to express your thoughts. The idea that Elon Musk's recent actions, such as selling part of his Tesla stock, have prevented him from obtaining the necessary 25% control has been brought up as a topic of dispute during the conversation. It's important to note, though, that the selling of his stocks had little effect on his ownership percentage, and that the main barrier to achieving 25% is Tesla's voting control structure. Some have proposed that Tesla repurchase shares using funds as a possible way to deal with this complex problem, but it's important to understand the subtleties of the tactic. Only $1 is added to Elon's ownership stake for every $10 allocated to buybacks. Although this slow increase in ownership could appear to be a planned strategy, it is unable to quickly bring about the required degree of control. The size of Tesla's valuation presents the main obstacle. The sheer number of shares needed for a meaningful influence becomes overwhelming when one considers that the market value is rising into the hundreds of billions. Elon Musk wants to have a bigger impact on the course that the company takes, and his vision for Tesla goes far beyond little tweaks. As we work our way through this complex debate, it becomes clear that gaining voting control is about more than just gaining shares. It's also about how quickly influence can be used. Elon Musk's aspirations for Tesla's future in robots and artificial intelligence require a degree of control that goes beyond small victories. Therefore, even while share repurchases might be part of Tesla's financial plan, they are still just one element in the company's overall strategy. The idea to merge other businesses with Tesla is contingent upon the nuances of the company's stock structure, which cannot be altered after the initial public offering. As such, this might not be a practical solution. The subject of Elon Musk's dedication and priorities was also discussed. Though some conjecture about a change in emphasis, it's clear that Tesla still holds a special place in his heart. His desire for more control is driven by his passion for robotics and artificial intelligence, AI, as well as his worries about the technology's quick development. It's crucial to make clear that Elon Musk is primarily seeking voting control, not more shares or monetary compensation, in response to the suggestion that he could obtain more shares or guarantees regarding his ownership percent. A Delaware lawsuit is the reason for the delay in creating a new compensation plan. Any new plan would probably have high growth targets for Tesla. The problem is with the way voting is now done, which cannot be changed after the IPO. The Delaware case is still pending, which complicates matters and likely affect talks. A rapid conclusion could result in speedy remedies, but a drawn-out case might lead to a more measured and emotionally detached negotiation. With this in-depth investigation into Elon Musk's audacious also raises a number of issues that need to be addressed. What do you think of Elon Musk's bold plan to establish Tesla as the industry leader in robots and artificial intelligence? How can Tesla maintain its integrity and inventive spirit while skillfully navigating the complex web of issues concerning vote control? How much has Elon Musk's recent trading behavior affected his chances of gaining the desired degree of control at Tesla? What eventualities do you think will influence the course of this innovative company's future as the Tesla story develops? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below to become a part of the Tesla stock news community. If this investigation was interesting and instructive for you, now is the ideal time to show your support. Please give us a 5-star rating and remember to click the subscribe button. We appreciate you coming and being here with us today. Once more, this is Tesla Stock News. We hope to see you in our upcoming films.